Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. This is my last 5 minutes of Torah before going off on sabbatical in a few days. I will be away, missing all of you, and looking forward to seeing you again when I return in very early February. So this is the last 5 minutes of Torah you'll see from this office with the really lovely license plate rabbi artwork. It's not a backdrop. Everything is real behind me, just in case you thought it was one of those Zoom backdrops. And the bottles of l'chaim drinks that people sometimes give me after a bar mitzvah or a wedding. Say, oh, Rabbi Stein, hold on to this, and maybe you can bring it out for another l'chaim or celebration. So if you need something to honor someone for a yahrzeit or a celebration, you're welcome to come to my office and grab something. I actually filmed this video for all of you already this morning, but I'm refilming now because I was filming with Vancouver General Hospital in the backdrop behind me, explaining about how, what a wonderful place it is and how the physicians and the staff and the physios and dietitians and nurses are so caring and such important work that they do, and explaining really that it's one of my favorite places in Vancouver. Not that it's easy to go visit people who are sick or maybe at the end of life with their families or recovering from a difficult surgery. It's not an easy thing, but it's such an important place with such important healing work that goes on there. But at almost the end of my video, security stopped me and informed me that filming with one of the hospitals behind me in the picture and standing on hospital grounds is not allowed, and I had to delete the video. But I still want to tell you how important these places are. Vancouver General, or sometimes Rabbi Infeld or I will get called to St. Paul's or Mount St. Joe's or out to New West or Richmond General to see someone from our community and connect maybe with the spiritual care team there who might direct us to the right room. And maybe run into one of the doctors, perhaps one of the doctors or nurses or physios or someone who belongs to our community. But really, the major work is visiting those in need of healing and in need of a visit and some support and care. And what I want to tell you about this week's Torah portion, Parashat Breshit, the very beginning parasha, first Torah portion of the whole Torah, because we just had Simchat Torah. Everything gets created. Creepy crawly things and birds and animals of the land and the water, the fish and the whales, everything, and plants, and of course human beings. And as you may know from the story, from the narrative of Genesis, God creates first Adam. That's my first name, but Adam. Adam and Eve. God creates the first human beings in the Garden of Eden, but really starts with just one, Adam. And this really famous passage from our tradition, from the Mishnah, the oral law, the oral tradition that was written down 200 CE, the Tractate Sanhedrin has this great section. It's about a paragraph long, maybe half a page. It's actually printed in our Machzor, our High Holiday Prayer Book, and we read it on Rosh Hashanah morning often. It's this teaching about why it's important that humanity was created only with one human being in the beginning. And it gives all these reasons about what it teaches us about the importance of each individual person. And one of my favorite ones is that when people create a coin, when we mint millions of loonies or toonies, the master coin looks like this, and all the other millions of them look exactly the same. But when God creates human beings, you have Adam, and then all the other human beings who come after him are unique. And it shows the uniqueness of all of us. But also, and I think most important, and this tradition, this teaching shows up in other religions too, Islam, Christianity, others, the idea that we know that if Adam in the Garden of Eden had been killed, all of humanity would have been gone. And if he were in danger and he was saved, it's like saving all of humanity, because all of humanity came from him. So even now, when we destroy a life, it's as if we've destroyed all of humanity. And when we save a life, it's like we've saved the whole world. Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you soon.